Yirmeyahu chapter 26. In the beginning of the reign of Jehoiakim, the son of Yoshiyahu, the sovereign of Yehuda, this word came from Yahweh, saying, Thus said Yahweh, Stand in the courtyard of the house of Yahweh, and speak to all the cities of Yehuda, which come to bow themselves in the house of Yahweh, all the words that I command you to speak to them. Do not diminish a word. If so be that they listen, and each turn from his evil way, then I shall repent of the evil that I plan to do to them, because of the evil of their deeds. And you shall say to them, Thus said Yahweh, If you do not listen to me, to walk in my Torah which I set before you, to listen to the words of my servants, the prophets I am sending you, even rising up early and sending them, though you have not listened, then I shall make this house like Shiloh, and make this city a curse to all the nations of the earth. And the priests and the prophets and all the people heard Yirmeyahu speaking these words in the house of Yahweh. And it came to be, when Yirmeyahu had ended speaking all that Yahweh had commanded him to speak to all the people, that the priests and the prophets and all the people seized him, saying, You shall certainly die. Why have you prophesied in the name of Yahweh, saying, This house shall be like Shiloh, and this city be dried up without an inhabitant? And all the people were gathered against Yirmeyahu in the house of Yahweh. And the heads of Yehuda heard this, and they came up from the sovereign's house to the house of Yahweh, and sat down in the entrance of the new gate of the house of Yahweh. And the priests and the prophets spoke to the heads and all the people, saying, A death sentence for this man, for he has prophesied against this city, as you have heard with your ears. And Yirmeyahu spoke to all the heads and all the people, saying, Yahweh sent me to prophesy against this house and against this city, with all the words you heard. And now, make good your ways and your deeds, and obey the voice of Yahweh your Elohim. Then Yahweh shall relent concerning the evil he has pronounced against you. And I am in your hand. Do with me as seems good and right to you. But know for certain that if you put me to death, you are bringing innocent blood on yourselves, and on this city, and on its inhabitants. For truly Yahweh has sent me to you to speak all these words in your hearing. Then the heads and all the people said to the priests and the prophets, No death sentence for this man, for he has spoken to us in the name of Yahweh our Elohim. And some of the elders of the land rose up and spoke to all the assembly of the people, saying, Michaiah of Moresheth prophesied in the days of Chizkiyahu the sovereign of Yehuda, and he spoke to all the people of Yehuda, saying, Thus said Yahweh of hosts, Zion shall become a ploughed field, and Jerusalem be heaps, and the mountain of the house like the bare hills of the forest. Did Chizkiyahu sovereign of Yehuda and all Yehuda indeed put him to death? Did he not fear Yahweh and seek the favor of Yahweh? And the master relented concerning the evil which he had pronounced against them. But we are doing great evil against ourselves. There was, however, a man who prophesied in the name of Yahweh, Uriyahu, the son of Shemayahu of Kiriath Yearim, who prophesied against this city and against this land, according to all the words of Yirmeyahu. And when Jehoiakim the sovereign with all his mighty men, and all the heads, heard his words, the sovereign sought to put him to death. But Uriyahu heard of it, and was afraid and fled, and went to Mitzrayim. Then Jehoiakim the sovereign sent men to Mitzrayim, Elnathan the son of Achbor, and some men who went with him to Mitzrayim. And they brought Uriyahu from Mitzrayim, and brought him to Jehoiakim the sovereign, who struck him with the sword, and threw his dead body into the burial site of the common people. However, the hand of Achikam son of Shaphan was with Yirmeyahu, so as not to give him into the hand of the people, to put him to death.